I just converted more than 20 DC power bricks into a much simpler USB-C powered setup. And wow, cable management wise, everything's so much simpler. Let me show you what I did. So I've got a pretty intense video setup right now. I've got at least 5 cameras going on, at least 7 computer monitors going on. Previously, I was using, I think, 4 power conditioners with just a crazy web of power splitting situations. So I thought, there's got to be a way to turn USB-C into DC power. And I found a couple of solutions. Turns out it's not that crazy. You need something like a fast charger, or at least a charger that has smart power delivery. One of the new USB-C protocols, maybe it's been around for a while, I don't know, I just discovered it, basically does a little handshake with each device that you plug in to figure out how much voltage that device needs. And I found a company called Adafruit that makes USB-C to barrel cables that have a voltage chip that's just built into the USB-C. So when you plug it in, if it's a 15 volt, 5 amp USB-C connector, it's just gonna deliver 15 volts at the barrel. So this company has 5 volt, 9 volt, 12 volt, 15 volt, and 20 volt. And I just started looking at all of my DC power bricks. All of them are either 5, 9, 12, 15, or 20. Now, a lot of companies do make like Thunderbolt or USB-C powered monitors, but because I'm using HDMI splitters, I really need HDMI monitors to do this job well. So my main plan for like redoing my studio was to have one power conditioner I could turn on that would give me access to my computer and basically this camera to do simple video stuff without having to turn my whole studio on. The second power conditioner would be for turning on all my extra cameras that let me do my full live stream setup. I also wanted to make this change because I would like to do a little bit more mobile recording this year, and I've been so focused on stationary camera stuff that I don't even think I have the batteries for these cameras anymore because I bought them 5 years ago with the intention of just using them for this particular situation. Basically, I just thought if I can power it from USB-C sources, then that gives me a sort of a variety of options and a simpler setup, whether I need to plug into the wall or if I need to use a simple USB-C battery rather than buying like a custom battery system for these cameras. That was part of my thinking, but then I just kind of got obsessed and curious. With Adafruit, they also have barrel extension cables. That has been a real game changer because I have my lights powered mostly by USB-C. Blackmagic has their own proprietary 2-pin power delivery system, and I found some cables that seem to be working just fine. I had some issues with this Blackmagic Studio Pro camera. It was not powering via 12 volt. The manual said it's capable of being powered by something like 12 to 18 volts. The fancier version of this has 2 separate power connectors. I wasn't sure if it would take 15 volt through the barrel connector, but I looked into it. Yes, it does. So this camera says that it's a 12 volt power requirement, but using a 15 volt is working just fine. Thank you, manuals. As of filming this, I'm still sort of cleaning up the cable routing because there's still a variety of things I got to figure out to make sure I have access and make sure it's all working the way it's supposed to. But I am thrilled to have a much more simplified system, and I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it's creating a little bit less heat. That's pretty important to me. Oh, and I should talk about these GaN chargers. These gallium nitride GaN chargers are supposedly a lot more efficient. It does take a little bit of planning to make sure that each piece of equipment is getting the right amount of wattage. And I'm still having some issues with one of my lights flickering. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But these GaN chargers that have the special USB-C fast charging, they do the voltage handshake that makes sure that I'm consistently getting the right voltage to all of my equipment. I have powered just a shocking number of devices in here, and it's pretty exciting and pretty cool. I'll give you links to all the stuff. I'm just starting this channel as an experiment, so I don't even know what channel this is going to be on yet. But if you're interested in this kind of thing, if you want to know about my teleprompter setup, if you want to know about anything technical about filming video, and not so much like the editing part, but like setting up a live streaming studio or a studio that just makes it easier to film yourself, let me know. I kind of like my teleprompter setup. I think that's a fun thing I want to talk about next. Anyhow, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.